Okay, so the session is recording right now, so I will share my screen, of course, and I will teach you the pronunciation and the examples, okay? Can you see my screen? I share with you both presentations. You
Yes,
have it, right?
medical vocabulary.
Medical vocabulary, of course. So the first word we have abnormal. Abnormal, okay? Not normal for the human
Normal.
body. Abnormal, okay? Abnormal. Then we have ache. Ache is the
Eight.
pain, okay? Is a pain. Ache. It aches. Doler, doler. Abnormal means poco común, que no es común en el cuerpo. Abnormal, okay? Then we have allergy. Allergy is alergia, okay? And then we have the adjective, allergic. Allergic. Remember, allergic we use with the preposition t. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo dirías? Soy alérgico al pollo.
I'm allergic to chicken.
I'm allergic to chicken, of course. Then we have ambulance. Ambulance, emergency vehicle that rushes people to the hospital. Okay?
Es ambulance.
Ambulance. Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yes, entonces tenemos abnormal, ache, allergic, and ambulance. Okay? Because we have to complete. Then you have to complete. Any questions about these words? Any questions about ambulance, allergy? No, right?
No.
So we use the verb call. So we say call the ambulance. Llama a la ambulancia. Call. Utilizamos el verbo call. An allergy to wet, una alergia hacia algo es allergy to. Okay? A wheat allergy. You can say a wheat allergy or an allergy to wheat.
What is wheat?
Wheat, trigo. Trigo. Look at this sentence. Please read it.
As you get older, you have all sorts of aches and pains.
Yes, as you get older. As you get older. Mientras más viejo te haces, tienes todo tipo de... What's aches?
Dolores.
Dolores, aches and pains.
But what is the difference, aches and pains?
Aches
It's not
and
the same?
Yeah, it's pretty similar, but as can you see here, focus on this previous one. Ache is the noun. Is the pain that won't go away. Is the pain that won't go away. Es el dolor que no se va. Y un pain es un dolor que se va. You got it? Por ejemplo, si tú te golpeas el brazo, sientes un dolor, un pain, ¿cierto? ¿Pero te va a durar toda la vida?
No.
Nope. A veces tienes headaches, tienes dolores de cabeza. Ok, pero no es que te duren toda la vida, sino que tienes ahora, luego tienes después algo do we have chronic? Ok, algo crónico. Ok, that is the difference. Ok, también usamos pain cuando es un dolor emocional. You know, I have a pain. Tengo un dolor en el pecho. No es que te duela, sino es que sientes pena. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes. The second one, please read. This is common when you go to the doctor. Read.
Have I got a dull
Ache
ache in my lower back?
in my lower back. Tengo un ligero dull. También dull significa aburrido, ¿no? You know, the party is dull. The place is dull. El lugar está monce, está aburrido. Pero si you have a dull ache, quiere decir un dolor ligero. In my lower back, en la parte baja de la espalda. Did you understand? A dull ache.
Yes.
Now, then we have she's been on, do you remember? Antidepressants.
Antidepressants.
Yes, cuando tú tomas algún antidepresivo o tomas alguna pastilla, ok, algún tratamiento, un antibiótico, vas a estar on, ok. Por ejemplo, ¿por qué estás así? Well, I am on antidepressant. Quiere decir que estoy tomando. Did you understand? I am on antidepressants. ¿Te acuerdas por qué digo ane? Porque la T, N, sonido de vocal. Antidepressants. Okay?
And she's been why I
Ella,
can say she's on.
no, because she has been. Ella ha estado.
Has.
She has been on, of course. Since her husband died. Desde que su esposo falleció. Otro verbo frasal podría ser pass away. Es súper común. Pass away. Pass away, morirse. In the past, you have to what? Ed. Passed away. You got it? On.
Ever, why I have to use ever, not only since.
Because you want to emphasize. You want to emphasize. For example, you
Only
say
that.
ever since. For example, this is the best ceviche I have ever tried. Que alguna vez probé, quiero dar énfasis, le agrego el ever. Quiero decir, que alguna vez desde que se murió su esposo. ¿Ok? Ever tried. Solamente es para enfatizar. Más vocabularios. But wait a second. Aquí está la palabra. Please, can you read the word?
Amnesia.
Yeah, we say amnesia.
Sí.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, amnesia. Amnesia, okay?
Yeah.
And what is amnesia? A condition that causes people to lose their memory. Una amnesia, ¿cierto? Te olvidas. Amnesia. Amnesia. Okay? Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Amnesia.
Yeah, we say
Yeah.
you say amnesia.
Amnesia.
Ajá, ese es. Acuérdate estos términos porque ahorita vamos a completar, ¿no? Y te voy a preguntar, ¿qué palabra o término médico podría ir aquí? Then we have amputation. What is an amputation? A permanent?
A cut.
Yes. Removal of limb.
Cut
Okay?
your butt.
Yes, your body. Amputate is the verb. Amputate. Amputate. Then we have
An example, my arm was amputated.
Amputated. Yes, your arm was amputated because you had an amputation 2 years ago. Amputación, sustantivo, amputate, amputar. You got it? Antibiotics. You can say antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
No. Mira
¿No?
esta N. T y sonido de vocal. ¿Qué hago?
Antibiotic.
Antibiotic. In singular.
Antibiotic.
In plural, antibiotics. ¿Qué son los antibiotics? You can say antibiotic, but it sounds like you are British. Recuerda que para diferenciar los americanos de los británicos siempre pronuncian la T. So, say antibiotic en lugar de decir antibiotic. Antibiotic is a medication that kills bacteria and cures infections. Los antibióticos. Es lo mismo on antibiotic. Por ejemplo, tú dices, oye, no puedo tomar porque estoy tomando antibióticos. ¿Cómo dirías? I can't.
I on antibiotic.
Yes, I can drink alcoholic beverage. I can drink alcoholic beverage because I'm on antibiotics. Okay?
All the pills that I take, I have to use on.
Or you can say, I am taking antibiotics. Pero mayormente decimos on y un tipo de pastilla, no, antidepressant, antibiotics. Okay? Or I take pills. Did you understand? Yes.
Painkillers. I on painkillers.
It could be. I am. Recuerda la preposición that's it. Antidepressant, medication that helps relieve anxiety and sadness. Okay, the anxiety. This word's pretty common nowadays, you know. Antidepressant. Can you pronounce it?
Antidepressant.
Muy bien. Antidepressant. Perfecto. This word, asthma. Asthma.
Asthma.
It's like zzz, asthma.
Asthma.
No, di la A, la Z, asthma.
Asthma.
Ajá, esa es la correcta pronunciación. Asthma. Asthma. Okay? It's when you cannot breathe, right? It's difficult to breathe. And what do you use? ¿Y qué usamos? Cuando no podemos.
Inhaler.
Inhaler. This is the inhaler. Okay? Inhaler. When you suffer from asthma, you have an asthma attack maybe. Did you understand? Any questions about the words?
No.
Okay,
Either.
good.
It's
Amputation
not.
of the limb is really a last resort. ¿Qué cosa es a last resort? Es una palabra que usan los doctores, ¿no? Tenemos que hacer esto as a last resort.
Última medida.
Como último recurso, ¿no? Después de haber intentado todo, is your last resort. Es tu última medida. Did you understand?
What is limb?
Limb, tu pierna. Your leg.
But specifically in the upper.
I can show you a picture. Where is Google here?
Miembro. Limb could be arm or leg.
Las extremidades. Las extremidades. Could be la pierna, could be. What is this?
Arm.
Arm, of course. Luego tenemos la palabra tights también. Tights, que vienen a ser los muslos. ¿Ok? You know tights? Vienen a ser estas partes. You get it? Este es el limb. Sí, también se cortan a veces los tights. Ahora vamos a analizar qué palabra podría ir, ¿ok? So, quiero que leas y que me digas qué palabra podría ir, ¿ok?
This amount of weight loss is.
Dice, esta cantidad de pérdida de peso es para, ¿cómo se dice mujeres?
Women.
Women your age. ¿Qué palabra iría? Is amputation, is ache, is amnesia, is inhaler, is asthma, is pain.
Esta cantidad de peso menor, de pérdida de peso,
es
bad.
Algo que tiene que ver, algo que no es común en tu cuerpo, es
Abnormal.
Abnormal, pretty good. That's the word, abnormal. We can complete abnormal. I can't sleep because my knees in the night. My knees aches como verbo. Aches. But I have a question. We say my knee ache, pretty good. Ache at night. Your son is extremely to peanuts. You know peanuts.
Allergic.
Allergic or allergic?
Allergic.
Allergic, pretty good. Allergic to. We call the ambulance. Ambulance. When Josh stopped breathing.
Breathing.
I can't remember the accident because I had
Alzheimer. Amnesia.
Amnesia, pretty good. The next one, please read it.
We have to amputate his leg because the infection spread so quickly.
What is a spread? Do you know spread?
Spread.
For example, yes, for example, COVID-19 is spreading around the world. Se está expandiendo, abarcando. The next
spread, no?
Spread, abarcar. For example, the English language is spreading all schools in the world. Está abarcando, avanzando. Next one, please.
My throat infection went away after I started the medication.
The medication, okay, but when you... yeah, tell me. The?
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
I have to use that instead of on.
Tell me.
I started.
You started. Okay, you can say I started to take the antibiotics, or you say just started, or you can say I am on the antibiotics. It's the same.
I have to use only with the verb to be and on.
Yeah, or you can say start, antibiotics, antidepressant. Yes.
Okay.
The help me get on with life after Lucy died.
Antidepressants.
Annie, recuérdate de antidepressant.
Antidepressants.
Antidepressant. I carry an, ¿cómo se llama eso? N.
Inhaler.
When I run, because I have
Asthma.
asthma. Es una Z. Es una Z. Asthma. Asthma. Pretty good. Okay, pretty good. So you have the words here. Don't confuse. Inhaler, asthma, antibiotics, antidepressant, double S, antibiotic. Remember, star antibiotic, star antidepressant. I am on antibiotics. I am on antidepressant. Okay? Amnesia. Amnesia. Repeat.
Amnesia.
Perfect. That's great. That's great. Amnesia. Yeah. That's the word. We have more words. Don't worry. What word do you use when this is the last opportunity that you have to do something? Your last? No. Last three. Lo último que me queda es solamente llamarle. Eso es mi última opción. Last.
I have no memory.
Last three.
Restore.
My last resort. My last resort.
Resort.
Yes,
resort. Is it like resort?
It's like the place when you go on vacation.
The place?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. It's my life resort.
But it's resort, not resort.
Yeah, it's resort. It's like the song. Have you heard? This is my last resort. Suffocation. ¿No?
Resort, no.
A ver, vamos a escucharla.
Resort.
Last resort. Okay, this is Papa Roach. Have you heard Papa Roach? Never?
No.
He's a singer. Yo, that was really old. Listen. You can remember the word. Por la canción. Escucha.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Okay.
No breathing. Don't give a f if I cut my arm bleeding.
How can I pause it? Did you understand? Cut my. ¿Qué cosa va a cortar? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort or resort. ¿Qué escuchaste?
Resort.
One more time.
This is my last resort.
This is my last
resort.
Okay, go to the dictionary. Cambridge. But it depends. It depends. Like research and research.
Resort.
También cambia. Por ejemplo, research is the noun, but research is the verb.
So it's resort.
Yeah, for me it's resort. Yes, resort. Maybe resort could be. Listen.
Resort.
Resort, in this case, as the noun. But the place. But this is the place. Let's go last resort. It is not here. Yeah, it is not here, the pronunciation. But I would say like, this is my last resort. This is my last resort. Resort. Just give me a second. Let me analyze the sentence. Resort pronunciation. Just with the symbols. Macmillan here. No, resort. Okay, well, according to Macmillan Dictionary, we can pronounce like zord in the second one. Okay, like dessert. It's pretty similar, right?
Dessert.
Resort. Did you understand?
So it's resort.
En la segunda. Es como decir postre. It's pretty similar. So we say dessert, resort. So this is my last resort. Nice. We can continue here. Okay, then we have more words, right? Okay, then we have the word Bacteria. That's great. But focus on this. Bacteria is technically the plural form of bacterium. Una bacteria se dice bacterium. En general sería plural bacteria. Okay?
Area.
However, in everyday usage, bacteria is often treated as a mass noun and therefore takes a singular verb form. Okay? Sin embargo, en el uso diario, bacteria, is often treated as como un sustantivo colectivo. Did you understand? Y por lo tanto, toma un verbo singular. Did you understand? Or not? Yes? Si yo te digo,
You have to
hey,
use is, ¿no? Bacteria
es,
is.
bacteria es, bacteria, cuando te refieres como un sustantivo colectivo. Okay? Then we have blood donor. What is blood donor?
When you donate blood.
Yeah, the person who gives blood to a blood bank or other person. Okay? Blood pressure. What is blood pressure?
Presión
La
arterial.
presión. The rate at which blood flows through the body. Could be high or could be low. Yes, the blood pressure. Remember, because we're going to use these words then. Bruise.
Rate?
Tell me.
Rate.
Rate. Índice.
Índice.
Índice. Okay. Bruise. What is bruise? Moretón. Como sustantivo. Y bruised. Moreteado. Okay. Remember that we can use bruise también, por ejemplo, las bananas. No sé si has visto que unas bananas se golpean y se ponen negritas. Or not.
¿Bananas?
Bananas or peaches. ¿Has probado duraznos o bananas?
Ya.
Cuando se golpean las chancas, toman un color distinto. Moradito,
Okay.
negrito. Yes. So the banana bruise. Como verbo podría ser ponerse morado también. Aquí te voy a mostrar ejemplos. Please read the sentences here.
His arms and back were covered in bruises.
¿Cómo traducirías esto? Covered in bruises.
Cubierto de moretones.
Yes. Or the second sentence.
He had a few cuts
Yes.
and bruises, but nothing serious.
Nothing serious. Ok. Ella tenía algunos cortes y moretones. But nothing.
It's cuts, ¿no? Cuts.
Cuts.
Cut.
Yes, cortes. Cuts. Como el verbo cut.
Cut.
Yes. También tenemos el verbo cut into. Es cortar en pedacitos. Generalmente lo usamos para, por ejemplo, tú dices...
Cut.
Yeah, es cut. Es
Cutting.
cut. Cut into. Cut into es cortar en pedacitos. Por ejemplo, te digo, corta la cebolla china. ¿Cómo se dice cebolla china en inglés?
Chinese onion.
Chinese. Spring onion. Spring onion, ¿ok? Para tu arroz con chaufa, please cut into o cut the spring onion into pieces. ¿Ok? Córtalo chiquitito. Slice es cortar en rodajas. Slice. Chop es cortar, pero en trozos grandes. Como por ejemplo el lomo saltado, lo cortas en trozos grandes para la parrilla. Chop the meat. Slice the meat es cortar en rodajas. Por ejemplo, el tomate lo cortas en rodajitas, ¿cierto?
A cucumber too.
A cucumber too, of course. Then we have cut into, chiquitito. For example, onion, la
The
cebolla.
garlic.
The garlic, onion. Recuerda que la cebolla se pronuncia como si fuera una A. No es onion, sino onion. Onion. Yes, un error común que he notado. Veamos en el diccionario. Vemos aquí. Onion. ¿Qué tal nos sale? ¿Ves? Onion. En ningún lugar dice onion.
Yeah.
Es como te diga, señora, me da una golleta. Una golleta. Ah, una galleta. Pronunciation is important. The second one, please. Serious is like grave. No es nada grave.
Serious. How did you bruise your arm?
Yes. Bruise como verbo viene a ser. ¿Cómo te? pusiste el moretón en el
Moreteaste.
brazo. Te amoreteaste. Do we have that verb?
No.
No, we say ponerse morado. Ok, ¿cómo te golpeaste? Maybe bruise your arm. Look at this. Bananas and other some fruits bruise easily. For example, bananas and peaches. Have you tried peaches?
Yes.
Yeah, peaches. Sometimes it get like more color, más coloridas se ponen cuando se golpean los peaches. Another one. What
Pear.
about? There is a
Pear.
fruit. The pear, of
Pear.
course, the pear. What about? There is a fruit we call pepino, but it's not the cucumber. It's pepino in Spanish. I don't know.
Sweet cucumber.
The second one is another cucumber.
Sweet cucumber.
We say sweet cucumber? I didn't know that.
I think so.
Yeah, it is sweet cucumber. Or not. This is pickle. This one. I'm talking about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sweet cucumber. I used to say cucumber, but I didn't know it's like sweet potato and potato. Interesting. Yeah. This is sometimes when it hit, it bruises. It bruises. Do you know that? The sweet cucumber? Yeah, it's kind of disgusting, but it's fruit. Then we have more words. Okay? Cancer. No, we say cancer.
Cancer. Cancer.
Como si fuera una E.
Cancer.
Cancer. Great.
Cancer.
Great. A disease caused by the uncontrollable growth of cells. Okay? A cause.
Mm-hmm.
What is a cause? Oh, I broke my
Yeso.
arm. Yeso.
Yes.
Caused. A hard bandage that is wrapped around your broke bone to keep it in place. Then we have chicken pox. Chicken pox. What is chicken pox? When you're a kid, probably you have chicken pox.
¿Reperas?
Like when you're a kid, by itchy spots over the body, People say, oh, if you're an adult, you're gonna die if you caught chicken pox. Las personas dicen que si eres adulto y te da chicken pox, you can die. I don't know if this is true.
Varicela.
Yes, varicela. Chicken pox. You got it?
But why chicken?
También hay monkeypox. Yeah, of course, we can look for more information about that. You have monkeypox.
Entonces necesita.
Oh, this is the monkeypox. Tell me.
Monkeypox. ¿Cuál es?
Es el. Solamente sé que lo produce el mono, el monkeypox. This one in Africa. But chickenpox es varicela. Seguro al pollo también le dará chickenpox. This one is varicela. Yes, okay. Creo que Ok, vamos a buscar monkeypox. Monkeypox, viruela de los monos. Okay, the monkeypox virus. Okay, this is another one. Transmitida de África, as I said before. Es una varicela, pero como viruela. Okay, be careful. Don't go to Africa. Don't go to Africa. Next. So, any questions about cancer, cause, chickenpox? No, right? Complete. Let's practice. Okay, I want you to read the sentences, please. Here.
He caught chickenpox from his daughter when she started school. Did you have chickenpox as a child? To contract, develop, get chickenpox.
Yes, these are the verbs that you can use with chickenpox. Okay? You contract, you develop, and you get chickenpox. Or maybe you have chickenpox. Okay? Or you caught chickenpox. Because this is catch.
I contract COVID-19.
I wouldn't say contract. Yeah, it could be como que te contraes. Tú contraes el COVID-19. Okay? Contraes el COVID. Pero yo diría, I caught. Me contagié. Okay? It's the same. But contract es como que te contrae. Sí, también he escuchado. No he escuchado muchas personas decir, he contraído el COVID-19, pero es un término que sí se usa. Okay?
Oh, I get.
It's like get, of course. I get COVID-19, of course. In the past, I got. Pero cuando ya estás enfermo, I am developing COVID-19. Estás mostrando symptoms. Y estás mostrando síntomas, ¿ok? Next, lo que me preguntaste al inicio. Please read the gray one. The green ones.
When I started taking an antibiotic, my sense of taste seemed to change.
Yes, start taking an antibiotic. An antibiotic. The second sentence in gray, please.
Fourth grade, and like I was started on this antibiotic.
Yes, you started antibiotics, you start on antibiotics, you are on antibiotics. It's the same. Okay? It's the same. Por ejemplo, ¿cómo me dirías que empezaste a tomar antibióticos?
I started the antibiotics.
I started antibiotics. Otra forma, I started to
take
take antibiotics. Or you was
I was started.
I was on antibiotics. Okay? Quiere decir que estabas tomando, pero si quiere decir que empezaste, well, you know, I started antibiotics. Did you understand? Remember that you can say antidepressant, you can say another pill that you know, okay? Otra pastilla que conozcan, no antibiótico, todo lo que se ingiere. But you say take pills all the time. The next sentence, please.
My leg was in a cast for about 6 weeks.
Remember, in a cast. Enyesado. Enyesado in a cast. En un yeso, of course, pero decimos in a cast, enyesado. So my arm was in a cast for 2 years. You know, I broke my arm. You get it? Because you put in a cast, maybe. Oh my goodness, I broke my leg. I need to put it in a cast. Tengo que ponerme un yeso. I need to put it in a cast. Did you understand? Generalmente nosotros nunca nos ponemos... Por ejemplo, si yo te digo, oye, ¿qué estás haciendo? Te llamo. Y tú me dices, me estoy cortando el pelo. ¿Cómo dirías me estoy cortando el pelo? El cabello, perdón.
I got my hair cut.
I am having my hair cut. In this case, I need to have my leg put in a cast. Tengo que ponerme un yeso en la pierna, pero tú no te lo pones, sino te lo pone el doc. El doctor te va a decir, hey, you need to have your leg put in a cast. You need to have your leg put in a cast. Did you understand? Another example?
Yes, it's okay, the second sentence.
Which
I need
one?
to have my leg.
I need to have my leg put in a cast. Necesito ponerme yeso en la pierna, en mi pierna. Yes, of course. Cuando otra persona lo va a hacer. Por ejemplo, ¿cómo dirías? Tengo que lavar el coche. Pero tú no lo vas a lavar, sino el mecánico. ¿Cómo dirías?
I will have my...
No, tengo que lavar. Tengo. I have to...
get my car washed.
I need to get my car washed. Wash. Remember that you can use get or have. I have to have my car washed. It's the same.
Oh, I've got my car washed.
I got quiere decir que ya lo lavaste, pero lo lavó otra persona. I got my car washed. Quiere decir que lavaste tu carro.
I've got.
I've got. Joé.
Yeah.
I've got. No. I've got. Tener. Remember that we use I've got something just for possession. Just for possession. Solamente para posesión, ¿no? I've got a cell phone. I've got a car. No para estructuras como el have something that. Never. Okay?
Okay.
Never. And apart from that, let me tell you that this is just for spoken English. Para inglés hablado, no para inglés escrito. Did you understand? And this grammar is more common in British than in American. It's more common in British than in American. But American, they use this all the time. But it's more common in British English. Did you understand?
Yes.
The verb is put. Don't worry, because I will share the video and I will share the slide. You have it, of course.
Yes.
Examples. Practiquemos. Okay. Do you have any questions about the words? Blood donor, blood pressure, bruise, bacteria, bacterium, cancer, cast, chickenpox. No, right?
No.
Yes. Okay. To prevent the spread of, it is important that nurses wash their hands often.
Infection.
Infection. Do we have the word infection here?
Bacteria.
Bacteria, of course, it is important. The second one, what is the answer? Have to answer questions about their medical history. Tiene que responder preguntas sobre su historial médico. ¿Quién tiene que responder preguntas sobre su medical history?
Doctor.
No, si yo quiero donar sangre, yo dono porque quiero.
Blood donated.
Blood donor. Okay. El donante de sangre, blood donor. Okay. But in this case, in plural, blood donors, because have to. Okay. High. Put.
Pressure.
Just high pressure. Put at risk of having a heart attack. Mi presión nada más. Or my.
Blood pressure.
My blood pressure. Okay. Next, the woman was badly when she came into the emergency room. Badly what?
Bruise.
Bruise? Are you sure? Under skin? What do you think? The woman was badly when she came into the emergency room. Ella estaba bastante moreteada. Recuerda que badly significa mucho. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, te digo, well, I love you badly. No es que te amo malamente, sino te amo mucho, pero quiero emphasize, you say badly. ¿Ok? You get it? You can say, wow, the food was badly delicious. I love it. Estuvo malditamente riquísimo. ¿Ok? You got it? Es como decir, oye, esa persona es asquerosamente millonario. La persona no es asqueroso, ¿sí o no? Sino que es bastante. Tenemos en inglés, decimos filthy. Filthy wealthy. ¿Ok? Aquí tenemos badly y un adjetivo. Filthy. Did you understand?
Yes.
Say badly bruised. Bruised con D, pero con D. Okay? Badly bruised. Many people die because of
cancer.
Cancer, of course. Like Deadpool, for example. Deadpool got cancer. Do you know Deadpool? No?
No.
It was Deadpool. He got cancer and
Deadpool.
Yeah. ¿Te acuerdas en la parte que I got cancer? Yes, of course. My leg was in a cast. ¿Qué significaba cast?
Yeso. Put in the cast.
In a cast. Okay, my leg was put in a cast. Fue enyesada. The next one, what do you think?
It is best to get chicken pox as a child so that you don't get it worse as an adult.
Oh, that was great pronunciation. That was perfect. It is best to get chicken pox as a child so you get it. That was amazing pronunciation. Next, we have more words here, okay? More words. Deaf. What is deaf?
Sordo.
Sordo. ¿Hay alguna vez dices, oye, yo me quedé sordo? I went deaf. Y me quedé ciego. I went blind. So, tú le dices, no sé, por ejemplo, mi mamá dice a un inglés, Ignacio, don't play too much video games Because you are going to go blind. You are going to go blind. ¿Qué le está diciendo?
Se va a quedar ciego.
Te vas a quedar ciego si sigues jugando videojuegos. Hey, don't play too much video games at night because you're gonna go blind. Okay? Stop using headphones because you are going to go deaf. Te vas a quedar sordo, vas a perder la audición. Son muy comunes también. Go deaf, go blind. También hay otro que es...
Bald?
Yes, cuando te quedas pelón por la edad, you go bald. Oh, you turn 56. You are going bald. Te estás quedando pelón. You are going bald. Okay? Did you understand?
Yes.
We have more words like he has been totally or partially deaf. Totally, partially. Totally, partially. Okay? Since birth. Then we have this word. How can you pronounce it?
Dementia.
Dementia. What is dementia?
Locura.
Yes. Okay. Loss of mental capacity. Okay. Please read the example.
After Wayne became increasingly forgetful, he was diagnosed with dementia.
Yes. Diagnosed with dementia. Remember. Diagnosed with. Okay. Por ejemplo, tú estás diagnosticado con depresión. ¿Cómo dirías?
I was diagnosed with depression.
Depression, ansiedad.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. You were diagnosed with anxiety. Okay? Y una enfermedad, okay? Cuando estás diagnosticado. Okay? Y para que estés diagnosticado tienes que hacer una diagnosis, que es un diagnóstico. Diagnosis. This illness is pretty common. Okay? What is?
Diabetes.
Diabetes, which is diabetes, I think. Yes? Diabetes. Diabetes. No es diabetes en español. This is when you eat food high in
Sugar.
in sugar, high in fat, alto en grasa, high in fat, high in sugar. You need to eat food high in protein or in
protein.
Vitamins, of course. Then we have disease. Disease is a medical disorder that is harmful to a person's health. Okay? You got it? Disease. Un desorden médico que daña la salud de la persona. ¿Qué es lo mismo que? Illness. Es lo mismo. Illness, enfermedad. Disease, enfermedad. Is that
Disease is more formal?
Es como, por ejemplo, cuando tú dices you are sick and then you say you have an illness. Tú estás enfermo. You have an illness. Tienes una enfermedad. Aquí diría disease es una enfermedad. Yeah, it's the same. No, it's the same. Están en el mismo nivel. Ya lo expliqué la vez pasada, creo. Vemos aquí illness. Primero vemos illness. Illness is a disease, va a salir. Illness. A disease. ¿Ok? Illness. A disease. Y luego buscamos an illness.
I only saw disease. Like, for example, gum disease.
Okay.
Not illness, no.
Yeah,
Articles.
but it's okay. But article, of course, they are more formal. Yeah, but as you can see here, a disease, it says illness of people caused by an infection or a failure of health rather than by an accident. Okay? Es una enfermedad causada por una infección o por un fallo en la salud más que un accidente. Y un illness es una enfermedad, que es un fallo, bla, 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 del cuerpo o la mente. Illness incluye todo. ¿Ok? También es el estado de estar enfermo. Did you understand? El estado de estar
Yes.
enfermo. She had 5 days of work due to illness. Illness es como decir enfermedad y disease, padecimiento. Illness, enfermedad, disease, padecimiento. Is the same.
Specifically, ¿no?
Yeah, specifically, of course. Recuerda que disease, por ejemplo, ok, me duele la cabeza. ¿Ese es un illness or is a disease?
Dice,
A disease. Y porque yo tengo un disease, ¿qué tengo? Un
illness.
¿Ya la captaste? You get it? Illness es el
Yes.
término general y disease es como que más específico. ¿Ok? Pero recuerda que ambos puedes usar en ambos, no hay ninguna diferencia. Pero sí, puede que tengas razón. Voy a investigar acerca de eso. La verdad, no sabría decirte si es más formal o no. Me han dicho que es lo mismo, están en el mismo nivel. Como puedes ver, illness es a disease y a disease es an illness. ¿Ok? Es como te digo un término médico, tendría que investigar un poco más sobre la diferencia entre illness y disease y luego te envío la diferencia, ¿vale?
Yeah.
Great. Luego tenemos Alzheimer. Alzheimer. Okay?
Alzheimer.
Yes, Alzheimer. It's like when you forget things, right? When you forget. Alzheimer. Okay?
All people have that.
Yes, pero con S. Alzheimer. In Spanish, how do we call?
Alzheimer.
It's the same, right?
Alzheimer.
Alzheimer. Yeah, but in English we say Alzheimer. Alzheimer. For example, Alzheimer
Alzheimer.
disease. Disease.
Specifically.
Specifically the illness. Okay? So remember, you have a contagious or infectious disease. Una enfermedad contagiosa o infecciosa. You say COVID-19 is a contagious and infectious disease. A common, a rare, or incurable or fatal disease. They report a student outbreak of the disease in the south or the country. The first symptom of, la P no pronuncio, symptom of.
Symptom.
Yes, disease is very high temperatured. What is that? For example, I'm talking about what kind of disease? When the first symptom of the disease is a very high temperature.
Fever.
Fever, of course, fever. Then we have feverish. Feverish, for example, si yo te digo, I have fever, ¿qué te estoy diciendo? I have fever. Tengo.
Fiebre.
Y si te digo, I am feverish.
Estoy
Afiebrado. ¿Existe la palabra afiebrado en Spanish? No, es que tengo fiebre. Feverish. Ok, creo que lo puse más adelante. Ok, we can continue here. Luego vemos eso.
In Spanish, they reported a sudden
outbreak. Outbreak is like, for example, cuando la ola, por ejemplo, de repente, incremento, un outbreak que sale de los rangos. Outbreak. Outbreak. Ellos reportaron un repentino outbreak of the disease. Un repentino salto de incremento que va a aumentar un outbreak. Por ejemplo, imagínate que yo vendo 3 polos, 4 polos, 5 polos y de la nada vendo 80 polos, luego vendo 3. ¿Qué día fue el outbreak? El día que vendí 80 polos, porque el rango tiene un pico. Eso es un outbreak. Okay? Did you understand? For example, you can use the outbreak when you are checking the cardiologist, when he is checking this, I don't know how we call this, when you see the heart, un outbreak. Yeah, this is an outbreak too. An outbreak. Okay? Then we say contracted or caught. You know, a lung disease. Es más específico como dijiste anteriormente, ¿no? Una enfermedad de la pierna. Pero en general, si tú tienes un lung disease, ¿qué es lo que tienes? ¿Tienes una
illness?
¿Una enfermedad o no? Solo que ya lo estoy diciendo. ¿Qué tipo de enfermedad? Did you understand? So please read this sentence because I want you to pronounce this correctly.
Many older people learn how to control their diabetes.
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 Diabetes. Next. Emergency. Do you know emergency, a medical problem that needs immediate attention? Es como urgencia. Emergency. And external
No,
is...
it's not the same.
It's not the same?
No,
What is that?
emergency is you are in between the life and death.
Between... Okay, it's a matter of life and death. What does that mean?
It's a matter of life and death.
Cuando es de vida o muerte. Really?
Yes.
Right. And
urgency is not an emergency. It's just a common disease.
Es a common. Por ejemplo, cuando uno se enferma y es súper grave, ¿a dónde va? Cuando va al hospital, ¿cómo se llama? Urgencia.
Emergency room?
Yeah, but this is different, right?
Yeah, well, but I learned about that urgency and emergency. Not the same.
It's not the same.
In Spanish. Yes.
In Spanish it's different, right? Or not?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's different.
It's different. External. What is external? That happened? Outside. But, for example, you can say is an external disease. No quiere decir que esté afuera, sino que no incluye. External. Okay? That problem is external. Ese problema no está aquí, sino es de otra cosa. External. Let's practice. Practiquemos estos ejercicios. Look at this.
The accident left the patient both deaf and blind.
Deaf and blind. Perfect. Next.
It is hard to watch a loved one suffering with...
Suffering with what? Es difícil ver a alguien que amas ver sufrir de...
Cancer?
The cancer? Another one? Do you remember?
Disease? Alzheimer.
What you say?
Alzheimer.
Or you can say dementia. Dementia. Cuando están locos también es triste. People with what? Have to constantly check their blood sugar levels. Diabetes. The doctor would prefer to share that with the patient himself. Start with D. Me evalúas y solamente me lo quieres decir a mí, no a mi familia.
Diagnosis.
Yes. I understand that this runs in your family.
Diabetes.
¿Que esta diabetes viene de tu familia?
Disease.
Yes. Cuando la enfermedad tú la heredas, runs, okay? Runs in your family. ¿Qué
It could be diabetes.
Ya, porque la diabetes también se hereda, sí, tienes más probabilidad de tener diabetes, but me refiero en general, para que tengas más ideas, ¿no? Que otras enfermedades también pueden ser heredadas, okay? Disease, okay? Next one, please.
It is important that children know which number to dial in case of an emergency.
An emergency, en caso de emergencia. But what is dial?
Digitar.
Marcar. Ok, te digo, hey, dial Pepito. Marcar el número. Dial. Ok? This cream is for use only, do not get it near your eyes or your mouth. This cream is for... You remember? For external, okay? No te puedes echar en los ojos. You cannot do that. If you buy, for example, sunscreen, it says just external use. Have you checked that before? Yeah, so you need to check that product. No? For everybody. Yeah, okay.
Only I can put it before. This screen is for only external use.
Yes, of course you can do that. It's for external or for external use. It's the same. Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, lesson is over. We have some words here that is pretty common nowadays. Fatal, que te va a matar. Fatal. Fatal, okay? Fever, you told me what it means. You told me what it means. Fiebre.
High temperature.
Yes, high temperature. Truco. Truco, truco. Palabras que terminan en ture, tú pronúnciala como chair. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo sería temperatura?
Temperature.
Aventura. Wait a second.
Adventure.
Cultura.
Culture.
Ya, aquí culture. Buitre.
Culture.
Buitre.
Vulture.
Vulture. ¿Ok? What else? Escultura. Wait a second.
Sculpture.
Yes, sculpture. Sculpture. La P. Sculpture. Sculpture. Okay, you get it? Great.
Yes.
For example, I am feeling a bit feverish. Feverish. Quiere decir que me estoy sintiendo con
Is
fiebre.
feverish, not fever. Feverish.
Well, that is pretty not fever. Yeah, fever. Yeah, I would say fever. Fever. I would say fever. Acá tenemos el símbolo fonético. Es largo. Fever.
Yes,
Fever. Aquí would say feverish. Feverish. Like rish. Rish. Like childish. ¿Te acuerdas que era childish?
Yes.
Por ejemplo, hey, stop
no, es
playing.
inmaduro.
Yes, immature. Yes, lo opuesto a mature. ¿Qué es mature? Maduro. Mature. Aquí también. Acá yo digo mature. Mature. ¿Te acuerdas?
Mature. Mature.
Yeah, suena como mature. Mature. You get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Mature.
Flu. I caught the flu. La gripe, influencia. ¿Ok? Aquí, ¿cómo se pronunciaría fractura?
Fracture.
Fractured, of course. In the past, fractured.
Fractured.
Fracturado. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna stop here. We have exactly 3 minutes. The lesson is over, but remember that we have more words. Okay? And apart from that, I prepared wait a second, a presentation with medical instruments. Did you check it? The medical instruments?
No.
Okay, well, you have the pronunciation there, so you just need to revise and go over the presentation. I'm gonna explain how you can use it. Can you see? Medical instruments, can you check it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Perfect. So how can we pronounce this word? Play.
Stethoscope.
Stethoscope, listen.
Stethoscope.
Stethoscope. Tampoco dices S.
Stethoscope.
No. Stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Yes. Stethoscope. Stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Thos. Stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Yes. It is used to listen the internal sound of the body. In Spanish we say stethoscopio. Is that true? Yes.
Yes.
So you have here a lot of thermometer, of course. You have more words here. Okay? So this is for you, stages of gum disease and pocket depth. This is about your career, I think, or not?
Yes.
Yes. So we have more dental mirror. You use this, right?
Yes.
So I have this presentation for you. Okay? So puedes practicar. Ahí también te dejo la pronunciación. I have a question. ¿Completaste el survey de ayer que te envié?